Hello there, and welcome to another Starfield video. Today we're taking a look at a free mod. This is TN's Plasma Laredo by the OG Tennessee. So what this mod does is it changes the Laredo cowboy guns, as the description says, from standard ballistic, like bullet projectiles to plasma projectiles. The attachments have been all kind of modified to kind of check them out so that they all kind of work that way. So yeah, let's go try it out. I have been messing with it a little bit on stream. It's really satisfying to use. I believe there is 5 weapons altogether. Yeah, there's 5 weapons altogether. So we're gonna test it on Xbox or PC first, then we're gonna go over and test on Xbox. So yeah, let's go check it out, shall we? All right, so we're here in the game. So I've spawned in the items. So we've got the 4 weapons: the regulator, the lawgiver, rattler, and the tombstone. So just oh wait, no, there's a 5th one. We're missing the coachman. I'll be back. All right, sorry about that. So we have all of them. So functionally, the weapons are going to like aesthetically, the weapons are going to be the exact same. The only difference is obviously the projectiles and then the stats. So the projectiles are going to be green. We look at the stats here. So because they're laser based or because they're plasma weapons, they use the laser skill and they deal a mix of energy and as well as heat damage. So the weapon mods have been tuned a little bit to basically make them more in line with the kind of, plasma-based weapons and energy weapons. So we've got the regulator. I just want to double check. Do I have any stats? I have no stats here. Perfect. So this is going to be a base test. So the regulator, 98 energy damage. It shoots P94 plasma rounds, 8 in the mag, 18 fire rate, 20 range, 71.3 accuracy, 0.7 mass. We've got the coachman, which 200 energy damage. It fires Z or Z43 plasma. 2 rounds in the mag, 47 fire rate, 15 range, 41 accuracy, 3.6 mass. We've got the lawgiver, 117 energy. Fires P94 plasma, 6 rounds in the mag, 10 fire rate, 40 range, 76.7 accuracy, 4.55 mass. We've got the Rattler, 52 energy. It fires Q35 plasma, 12 rounds in the mag, 104 fire rate, 20 ranged damage, 20 range, sorry, 69.9 accuracy, 1.1 mass. I never noticed. Where do you reload this? I'm assuming you reload at the bottom, so it's a cylinder. I think it's a cylinder. That's kind of cool. And then we have the tombstone, 58 damage, Q35 plasma, 20 rounds in the mag, 90 fire rate, 40 range, 75 accuracy, and 4.8 mass. So what we're going to do is we're going to equip all these just so we can kind of look at them. So obviously the stats, aesthetically and all that, stays the same. It's just the stats and the weapon damage. If you watch here, normally you would fire projectile bullets. Now we fire green plasma. Oh, it has unique sounds. Oh, it has unique sounds. Okay, so when I tested this, that must have been a recent update. I was using this last night on stream. Oh, that sounds awesome. So the reason behind this is Tennessee basically wasn't a big fan of the kind of Laredo firearms, just being your standard kind of cowboy guns, and they wanted to kind of make them more sci-fi, and obviously plasma is a big thing in Fallout, and it's weird that it was kind of removed, I suppose. You could argue that particles was kind of maybe Bethesda's attempt, but particles are just kind of better lasers. But as you can see, it has unique sound effects. Very cool. We're going to try the coachman next. I think there's a suppressor on it. We've got the lawgiver. Everything is still in line with everything is in line with the base version of the game. So Tennessee didn't kind of make anything more powerful, like I was saying last night. The lawgiver still kind of, if you look at like when you compare them stat wise, the lawgiver is probably one of the weaker weapons, but obviously Tennessee didn't want to modify anything like that, which is I appreciate, because everything is vanilla. I mean, obviously it's not vanilla, but you know what I mean. We've got the rattler. A binary trigger. Right, does it have a binary trigger? Oh, it does have a binary trigger. Okay, cool. Very, very cool. And then finally, we've got the tombstone. All right, so we're going to go look at the attachments, and we're kind of going to go through them. I'm just going to grab all my resources. So, so a couple of things to note. White hot rounds have been changed to white hot plasma. Set the target on fire, different projectile. Penetrator rounds are now excited plasma, so they do the same thing. Armor piercing is now payload additive. High power is now amplifier. Depleted uranium is now internal fusion. Coachman Lawgiver, their EM charge shot is now EM gas fuel. Coachman Flechette is now white hot plasma. Coachman Slug is concentrate plasma, and Coachman's Hornet's Nest is Dragon's Breath. So I will actually real quick, I'll show you the ammo types. So these are the ammo types. We've got the P94 plasma cartridge, the PQ35 plasma cartridge, and the Z43 plasma cartridge. All right, so we'll do the attachments. So what we'll do is we'll start at the advanced regulator, so we can do, obviously, like normal, again, none of the kind of the main stats have changed, or none of the main like attachments have changed. You know, you're still gonna have the same aesthetic. It's just some of the naming will be. So you've got your extended barrel, your long barrel, your standard barrel. Just 1 second, I'm gonna spawn some lubricant. So we're gonna use extended barrel because I just think it looks really cool. Laser, we got laser sight, no laser sight, just does the same stuff. Optics, we got glow sight, iron sight, and reflex sight. Again, these should all function pretty normally because Tennessee didn't change anything. We will do, I'll just do a testing real quick of the reflex sight. Just to make sure. Ooh, that's the one. This is currently I'm testing on PC. Next we have muzzle, so you got compensator, muzzle brake, and the suppressor. So the suppressor, obviously, it's going to be more like the energy base, so it's going to quiet the, you know, it's basically a suppressor. What do we need? Some polymer? We're going to get some polymer real quick. Right, so I have spawned in everything, so we're going to put our suppressor on real quick. Just to kind of show it, and then we have excited plasma, internal fusion, it can over-penetrate. Pass through multiple targets, payload additive, penetrates armor, standard cartridge, tactical cartridge, and white hot plasma can set targets on fire. So these are effectively what I was saying. So white hot plasma is the white hot rounds from before. Penetrator rounds are now excited plasma. Armor piercing is payload additive. This was depleted uranium. So we're just obviously going to go with the one that increases the most damage, which is that one there. And then internal, we have amplifier, hair trigger, or high velocity. I'm going to do amplifier. Either you can do binary trigger or semi-auto. We'll do binary trigger. We're just going to show it in action now with the scope to make it looks okay. I like that it kind of lobs the... Love the effect, it's so cool. Alright, so next weapon we're going to be looking at is the Coachman. So we can have obviously normal attachments. We're not going to be focusing too much on these because they're base attachments. We'll take a look at the reflex side in a minute. So we got suppressor, choke, compensator. I'm going to put the choke on it, which reduces the spread. Obviously you got the standard tactical. And then magazine, we've got concentrated plasma, Dragon's Breath, EM gas, standard. We're going to do Dragon's Breath, which sounds really cool. And then internal, we're just going to put amplifier on it. So let's check it out. With Le Dragon's Breath. Oh. Okay, that's quite cool. Very close range, though. Okay. So it doesn't... It travels... Interesting. Okay. Next one we're going to check is the Lawgiver. It's another one I was kind of messing with in the stream. So obviously, before we got standard long, I'm just going to put the long barrel. We're going to kit this out for combat. Got reflex sight, recon scope, and short scope. We're going to put a short scope on it just to kind of check. I always like to check the attachments and stuff just in case. That works fine. We're just going to check the recon scope. And muzzle, we got compensator, muzzle brake, suppressor. We'll put a suppressor on it. Magazine, we've got EM, excited plasma, internal payload, payload additive. Whiteout, we're going to go excited plasma. And internal, we're going to do an amplifier as well. We're just going to really quickly look at the... We will do some testing on this in a moment. Okay, very nice. Right, next one we're going to be checking is the Rattler. Again, you can do standard or long barrel. We'll do long barrel, but I think it looks kind of funky. Optics, glow sight reflex. We'll do reflex. Muzzle, compensator, suppressor. We'll do compensator. Magazine, you can do large caliber, payload additive, or white hot. We're gonna do payload additive just for actually we'll do extended mag. Internal, we're gonna go amplifier, and then we've got binary trigger or semi-automatic. We're gonna keep it on binary trigger. I'm gonna really quickly look at it in action again. Oh, wrong gun. Whoops. Thank you. So you can rapid fire this bad boy. Okay, and then the final weapon we're going to be checking out is the tombstone. So again, you know, like I said, we're glossing over a lot of these just because, okay, we want to check the scope. We check the recon scope. We're going to put the short scope on. Muzzle, we got compensator or muzzle brake. We'll keep compensator. And then we do excited, large, payload additive, standard, or white hot. We'll do excited on this, internal, amplifier. And then, yeah, we're going to head to our usual spot to do some testing. And then we will come back and do some Xbox testing. So we'll be right back. All right, we have landed and we're on normal combat, just because we're going to do some testing on normal. I will say I have used 2 of these weapons on extreme, and the regulator is just a beast. We're gonna get a little closer. Hello there. I really love it, and not just because I'm a fan of green things, but I just really love sound effects. I was, like I said, I was kind of shocked that plasma weapons didn't get like kind of brought over from Fallout, because they're like a really cool concept. And they're also realistic, well, somewhat realistic. Alright, we're gonna swap to the Rattler. Obviously, with the binary trigger, this thing is kind of insane. You kind of just want to mag gun people. I believe they did a really good job balancing it with the kind of the base vanilla weapons, so they're not going to be like any more or less powerful than their base counterparts, which I really, like I said, I'm a really big fan of. We're going to swap to this. The regulator has been my kind of go-to for a long time. But just kind of having a plasma version is just an instant yes, thank you. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Hello, I know you're here. What the hell? Okay, you're not here, fair enough. This thing is, yeah. I can't say enough good things about it. It's such a nice addition, and I agree 100% with like Tennessee's ideology behind it. Like the Laredo weapons, like they're cool, but you know, it could have been better. There's like a kind of a lack of sci-fi with it, and this obviously does the job. Obviously, the shotgun round is very close range. Oh, does he have one? Oh, he has one too! That's so cool. So obviously, they're in the level list, which is really awesome. Got you. Alright, and then final weapon is the lawbringer, lawgiver. I don't know. This gun, I will say, nothing against Tennessee, because like I said, they just made it kind of how it performs vanilla. This gun, I'm not a huge fan of it. It looks awesome, but its fire rate and damage is quite lackluster. Now obviously, if you're playing, you know, with the difficulty slider, you can kind of adjust that and stuff. But I always did find it weird that the base version, it fires a 50 caliber round, but it ends up like doing, like, the pistols do more damage, and like the size of the barrel on this thing, you know, so it'll be able to accelerate a round quite. I know the barrel does the barrel, yeah, no, I think the barrel increases the velocity, doesn't it? I think. I am a European gun fan, not an American gun fan, so yeah, obviously there's a difference. Yeah. What's that saying Bane says? You were afraid of the dark, I was merely molded by it. Hello. Yeah, so we're going to swap over to Xbox now and just see how it performs on Xbox, and we will be right back. Alright, we are back in the game, and we're mainly going to check to make sure the scopes work and all of that stuff. Am I? Yeah, I'm over encumbered, okay. Obviously, we're going to start with the... I'm playing, setting-wise, I believe I am playing on... Oh, let me crank that up to normal. I am playing on performance and 60 FPS. To give the kind of the best frame rate. We're going to check the Rattler. Tombstone. Obviously, we're going to do some proper testing in a minute, but like I said, I just want to check the scopes. Like I said, I doubt Tennessee would have made any errors with this sort of stuff, but you always have to check, you know, you never know. Something can slip through, so we're gonna do some attachments real quick. And just put the scope on that. Do cytoplasma. Amplified. Lawgiver, does it have any sights? Just like there. Tombstone. Short scope on the tombstone. Excited. I think that is everything. Yes, it is. We're gonna remove the binary trigger on this, just to kind of see how it performs normally. And we'll add a binary trigger to this one. Please tell me I have enough to add a binary trigger. I do. Cool. Alright, so we're going to go, let me check real quick. We'll check the scopes. Yep, scope works fine. Yeah, I really like this one. I think Tennessee was saying to check out this one. This is really nice. Rattler. You good? You're fine. You're good. Finger slip. Alright, so let's go and head to our usual spot again and do some testing, this time on the Xbox. Alright, so we are here. Just want to double check, let you guys know I am on Xbox. There's the display settings on the Xbox. Let's go check it out. Obviously the attachments are going to be different, because I just realized I loaded a different save. I need to update my, we'll start with a different weapon this time. We'll start with the shotgun. I need to update my, the save I basically use. Because it's a bit tedious getting here. I have to like jump through multiple systems and then listen to people talk to me. Hello? Hello? So obviously I don't have any perks. They just dodge rolled me. If you had perks, obviously these guns would perform far better. I mean, some of them perform amazing as is. Right, we're gonna swap to that one. Hello. Kind of weird. The firing on this doesn't like. So this gun, and again, this is not about the mod, more so about the gun. So the gun itself makes it look like it's meant to be a revolving rifle, which I believe they did exist, but it's actually magazine fed. And generally speaking, revolvers you can fire quite quickly. Like that's where the kind of the, you know, the big iron and all the kind of the not sharpshooting, the gunslinging kind of stuff comes from. So it's just interesting that it fires so slowly. Let's do this one. Hello. Obviously, you will burn through ammo with this one. I normally use the legendary modifier, the mod that lets you put legendaries on guns, and I give this extended ammo, and then faster fire rate, and the thing is a god machine, god weapon. Its machine spirit is very angry. Alright, we're gonna go Rattler. Yeah, I'm not noticing any difference. Everything seems exactly how it is on PC, which very nice. Also, this is going to be slotted into almost every one of my modded playthroughs now. Every one of my playthroughs, obviously, I have my own modded playthrough, which won't have any mods currently. But this is really awesome. Tennessee has done some awesome work, which makes sense. They do very good work with all their other mods. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, this is just, it's really satisfying having a kind of a plasma rifle. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite weapon? Obviously, I'm a big fan of the regulator. Is it the regulator? Yeah, the regulator, just because it looks so cool. But this is growing on me. It's super satisfying. Yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.